Guys, I want to welcome you back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing some Ghost Recon Wildlands, and let's get started. Let's go with a female character. Let's change the face, that's not too bad. Okay, let's go with that one. And let's go with some blue eyes, a ponytail, blonde hair, and that'll do. Okay, so first things first, let's get that off because it looks a mess. In fact, I like that. You know what, let's just leave that as it is. Accessories. Let's go with that one. In fact, no. I do like skulls, so let's go with that. And other than that, I'm liking it. Maybe change the shades to those. And do I want to change the top? See, I like the, then again I like the black as well. Oh yeah, that's it, that's the one. Okay, and she's going to need the jeans to go with it, so I think that, let's have a look. Oh yes, that, oh, no, you can't have that and a green cap, it's just not going to work. So let's, I mean the cap's good, but it needs to be black. If you're going to have black clothes, you need to have a black cap. Job done. Okay, so we're gonna save that, and let's go and hit this with extreme. So for those of you who haven't yet played Ghost Recon Wildlands, let me tell you, it is a huge game and it is a beautiful game. The physics of the game are incredible. The vehicle damage, the firearms ballistics, they're all really, really good, I have to say. I mean, you'll see them when we jump into the game here. I'm going to be quiet for the cutscenes so you can hear what's being said, but I'm looking forward to this. I've played it quite a bit. It is a really, really good game. I think it could be my favourite game at the moment. So let's wait for this to jump in, and then we can see how we do.
Frontier Tower, helicopter 45 Romeo Whiskey. We are 7 southwest, transitioning northeast at 2,600.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't.
Look at the way the lightning just lights up everything.
Guess you've been down here a while.
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country?
I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right?
I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villa Zone. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus. That explains why you smell like ass.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh, I'll be honest.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
You should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño.
The weather's not
He's got a
so good, is
religious
it?
streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. The Libyans have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
There it is. Pakatari. It's business.
4 soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qataris 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru, you found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Qataris 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
So we're looking for the Santa Blanca lieutenant. Okay, so let's just have a look at that here. Let's just take a minute here. And when this game says it's open world, if you can see it, you can get to it. It's huge. And I like open world games because if you want to follow the roads,
Time to earn your pay,
you can
people.
follow
Put
the
on your
roads.
game
If
faces.
you want to go straight down the
I'm not
mountain,
too comfortable
you can
working
do
with
that too.
Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends
we
up with
need
more
to
bodies in the ground.
get going here. We've
What's your
got
feeling on this
a
op,
jeep and we've
End
got
of
a
the day,
4x4.
this is a revenge mission. We
I've
need to
always been
focus
a
and get this done
4x4
quick
kind of
before we
guy,
get
so
stuck between
let's
local
take
politics
this.
and a firestorm of cartel bullets. First
team to
objective,
get in.
track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Wow.
Hey, here we go. The vehicles on this game, my bad. The vehicles handle quite well. The smaller ones handle really well. The bigger ones, the trucks and stuff, they do handle like trucks. They are very difficult to drive at speed if you need to, turning radiuses and stuff like that. So if you can avoid the bigger trucks, definitely avoid the bigger trucks. What the hell kind of driving is that? Bolivia needs traffic light system or something. It's like a rebel car, but it wasn't. On the HUD display in the bottom right corner, you'll see the map. The blue markers are me and my team. You will see white markers, they are civilians. You will see red markers, they are the Santa Blanca cartel. And then the purple markers you will see are the Unidad. You want to avoid those whenever you can because they are a major pain in the ass. But other than that, you should be okay. So we are approaching the target area. Yes. Slow down here. Get our car parked up. And here we go. Okay, so straight up there, you can see we have a Santa Blanca member already. So let's just take him out.
Alright, we're all clear.
Don't want to spook the
Tutorial for
target.
VCOM. We'll go through all the tutorials so the people who haven't played the game can see what they need to be doing. So, you can mark the enemies, you can use your drone, which is very useful, and you can use your binoculars.
Switch to suppressors.
There will be some areas where you'll go to where there will be a
Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
drone jammer, which means that your drone isn't going to work. So when you can, try and get used to using your binoculars. Nice little view over there, and you should be okay. So synchronized shots. Let's have a look. Aim at targets and press A to sync it, and then away you go. Basically, when you've got a team like this, you can pop your drone up,
Deploying drone.
just like this. You can mark your targets,
Got another tango.
sync mark on one of them, and then when you fire your
Ready to
weapon,
engage.
the one of your team will take out the
Target
other guy.
eliminated.
Nice and easy, no dramas. You start off with one sync shot.
We got tangos, danger close.
As you just a supply kit. This is gasoline. We want to mark this for the rebels. They will come and collect this.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can
Gives
pick up
us
these supplies later.
50 gasoline please. You want to get as many of them as you can because the rebels rely on them, and the more you tag, the more support you can get from the rebels. And trust me, you are going to need the rebel support. Okay. We're marking.
Say the word.
Got somebody take him out.
That's one down. Look alive. We got company.
We've got medical supplies here, so let's get these tagged. Okay, and now
I got a narco over here. There.
And the watchtower.
Okay, let's
Fire.
take
Copy that.
hang on. Now we go around here. For the rebel leader. Well, not the rebel leader.
Opening fire. Kill confirmed.
Quítate quieto.
Pinche cabrón!
Get this guy interrogated. Before we get
Here's the
shot
deal,
at.
asshole. You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón! What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
Sit your stupid ass.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
The team have taken out all the other Santa Blanca members. That's good. So it wasn't as quiet as I wanted it. That was my bad. I told
Let's
them
get
to
moving.
fire
The cartel ain't
instead
gonna wait
of
around for us to track down and
sinking
rescue
the shot.
Amaru.
When you tell your team to fire, if there's nothing synced, they will just go balls in, killing anything they see. Sometimes that's a good thing. If you know you can't do the missions quietly and you do need to basically just go in and kick ass, that's what you want to do. But for these early missions, you can tend to do them quite quietly. So, we need to be going over there. So, let's get ourselves a car. Easy Tiger. We'll jump in this one.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Come on, slow asses. Last one in buys the beers. Okay. So, you can just go straight down the mountains if you wish. It is going to smash your car up, so that's... Sometimes it is a fun thing to do, but to start off with, let's just stick to the road and all the mountains. Now, we need to be heading that way, but the map is telling us to head that way.
Que rollo, plebes? This is DJ Perico with a
Okay,
special message from El
let's
Sueño.
just do it like this. Job done. I do like the way the car's handled in this game. I'm not the best driver, but I can get from A to B. And
So you're born in this shithole. No money, barely a home, parents can't afford to feed you 3 meals a day. What do? Find a job.
Doing what? Working coca fields, making a few pennies a day.
I joined the Santa Blanca, prove myself, take care of my family, forget what makes me a person. Do horrible things to people, both good and bad, until one day I realize it's time to move on, or until the day guys like us show up to make me pay for what I've done.
Just so long as we all agree the starting line is kind of bleak for these folks.
This past year,
I
Esperanza's
like the way they just have little old
millions of
red
dollars
mark, which is Santa Blanca. Just
most notably
stay
in
out
the
of
province
their way.
of La Cruz. Como saben ustedes, the people there suffer through the tragedy of a devastating forest fire. Then they had to suffer through the indignity of being ignored.
Present until we're ready for them.
When no one else came to their aid, Santa Blanca was there. And why do we give charitable? Does it serve the cartel's bottom line?
Let's take the positions. Go through the fields here, stay nice and quiet. For this... Okay, so that's how to do it if you want to go stealthily. Your handgun is always going to be usually the quieter gun, but I like to have all of my weapons as quiet as possible. Put a suppressor on them if I can. Oh, a couple of sheep running about.
Coming up on a Toyo farm.
Let's just have a little scan of the area here.
Ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go. That's 5.
As you can see, there is quite a few of them around. Let's see if we can get out of this nice and quiet. Pick off the edges. The first one. Him. And then could take one of these. Let's oh. They found him.
Get ready. Fire.
So let's just send the heavy toward him.
That's one less bad guy.
Let's go around the side of it. Get your ass down.
We're clear. You all good?
Nice and easy.
There's a weapons case over here. This will go nice with my booze.
This. A little scope, always a good thing. And then something for the attachments. Select a weapon in the loadout and press X to change its part. Parts change your weapon's stats. That is a very good thing in the game because different people like different things from the weapons. So you can pretty much customize the weapons however you wish. Let's give you a little look at what we've got. So you've got 2 different weapons. So if you go into the weapon, look at it, you can see your stats on the right hand side there. If you go into your parts, and I've got the extended buttstock equipped. Now if we look down to the folder buttstock and then look on the right hand side, that will show you how that buttstock will affect the stats for this weapon. And you've got all your different sights and they will show you how they will affect the weapon. So there's, like I said, each person can customize the game, the weapons however they wish.
Are you Amaru?
Let's get Amaru out
Come on,
of here.
we're getting you out of here.
Before we do this, let's just tag this supply. The more supplies we tag, the better. And let's jump in the helicopter.
Hola.
And we'll get a little tutorial here. There we go, telling us how to fly the helicopter. It's nice and easy. Right trigger to go up, left trigger to go down. You push left stick forward and backwards to adjust your direction really. And you release the right trigger while using the left analog stick to perform a turn. Nice and simple. Like I said, most of the vehicles in the game are easy to drive. If you've played more than 2 console games,
Take it up with
the
him, senor.
direction or the controls for driving the games are all very similar. It's usually the right trigger to accelerate, the left trigger to brake, and that's pretty much it. Now, in the left hand corner there, you can see the D-pad with the up the pad button for ordering an assault. If I'm flying past something and I can see that there's bad guys there, I've got my squad on the side of the helicopter. I can just order them to fire on the targets and they will do that. See, they know which side their bread's buttered. They know if I tell them to do something, they will do it. So, let's start to go a little bit lower here. Ain't nobody parks it out.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
That'll do. Yeah, if you get your helicopter too close to some of the buildings and stuff, you will fuck up your propellers and the helicopter will crash. This is what I'm wanting.
Awesome. I can put this to
Sniper
use.
rifle. Let's get this equipped straight away. Boom. And let me just check I've got everything on it that I want. In fact, let's check the scope out first. I like a particular scope. So, that's not the sniper rifle. That's the sniper rifle. And, yeah, I think we can start shut your moaning. So I think that'll do us for now. Unless I've got one which is an extendable scope, and by that I mean, see handling. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Oh, you see, that's better. You see, you can just... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get the weapons up. And let's extract a Maru.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Shit's about to get real. No, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Bowman that I don't trust. And that's the first mission
Heads up.
completed.
Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
Oh, let's have a look at this. There we go. Let's have a look at this video.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a Buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaclo province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Sounds like lovely people. Okay, so we've got some skill points here. Let's just take a couple of minutes to go through these. So your weapons skill points, they will decide basically all your things that you can do with your weapons. Your drone ones will extend the battery life of the drone, the range of the drone. They give you different things for the drone. You can have thermal vision on it. You can have EMPs, explosive drones. So, and each particular skill requires certain things. So if you look at the night vision for the drone here, you've got the requirements of at least 1 skill point. We have 2, and we need 75 comms supplies. We have 300. So that's why it's important to collect as many of the supplies that are out and about as you can. So I'm going to start off by getting all the sync shots that I can get. So I need 1 skill point and 50 of those. Now for the next skill point, I need 2 skill points and 1500 comms, and I've only got 300. But when you're playing single player, the sync shots are going to be very, very important, because they are what are going to help you complete your missions nice and quietly with lots of stealth.
That's the rundown on Yuri and Polito. They're
Okay,
a key
so
part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El
we'll
Muro,
end
the wall.
this episode,
personal
guys.
bodyguard.
Let's just pause it there. That will end this episode. If you've liked the video, you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more of these videos coming out. I will also be carrying on with the FIFA 17 videos. I may start a new 7 Days to Die, and I'm going to be, if you guys have any suggestions of games that you want to see me play, leave a comment, let me know, and I will see what I can do for you. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.